GoPro Hero for Silver came out in 2014, so that means it's been 6 years. At the time of the release, this was probably one of the best action camera available in the market. This camera has 12 megapixel sensor and it can go as much as 40 meters with the case come with it. It shoots 4K in 15 frames per second, which is kind of funny because I don't know the reason behind it, but I can assume that it's due to the overheating. Now the plane passing by, seriously? Now this camera, I've been using this camera forever and it's so bad right now, it's almost broken. The image quality, first of all, the image quality of this camera is still sharp. If you use this camera without any protection of this case that I use, it can give you really good image quality, sharp, clean and fantastic. Even the audio quality of this lens, this camera, is brilliant. It also can shoot slow motion in 720p. I think it's about 100 or 120 fps, depends if you're using POL or NSTC, if I believe. How does it stand against the new camera today, against GoPro 9? Obviously, this camera is not as good as GoPro 9. GoPro 9 has phenomenal amount of features. Even the GoPro 7 has fantastic amount of features because, for example, GoPro Hero 4 Silver or Black does not have stabilization. That's already kind of a down point. You are obliged to buy a separate gimbal in order to have some kind of stabilization. And also, it does not do the time warp, which is again related to stabilization, means that it can do hyperlapse while whole video is very stabilized. Also, this camera does not record 4K at 25 fps like the current version does. So why would you buy this camera? Because value for money. This camera cost almost nothing. Let's look into the eBay. Have a look at how much it's going for. For instance, in eBay currently, it's going, if you're bidding, generally it costs about 30 euro to 34. Depends, I think it's US dollar. You also have to consider the shipping, obviously, because I'm living really far. I'm living in Reunion Island, where the shipping generally costs a lot more. That being said, the actual price of the camera, it's brilliant. Right, I'll show you another example where it's fixed price. For example, in this one, GoPro Hero 4 Silver with case cost about almost $72 and 32 shipping in Reunion Island. That does not mean that it's going to be same as if you're living in the United States or in Europe, because generally shipping costs there are much more lower than where I'm living. So what I mean to say, it should not cost more than 100 US dollar. And if you're living in a Eurozone, even cheaper if you convert from US dollar to Euro. I'm going to show you some underwater video as well. As you can clearly see in this current video, I'm under the water with a bunch of fishes passing by. So what I did, I went from left to right, did like a little bit of pan under the water. What happened, because I was in auto white balance mode, the color shift was dramatic. So I could blame myself for not fixing the white balance to certain value, such as generally under the water, not too deep enough, should be around 5000 to 5500. And of course, it's recommended to use a filter, which is not the case with GoPro 7, GoPro 8 or 9. They have much better control. And if you're trying to do a blog or a cinematic video or travel video under budget, if you want to carry a camera that if you lose it or break it, it shouldn't hurt your wallet, this is the camera for you. I know a professional that use this camera for almost anything dangerous where they cannot afford to break an expensive camera rig. So what they do, they attach it with helicopters, with car, in boat. They send it to a very dangerous area like volcano. For example, I live next to a volcano where many professionals use this type of camera, where sometimes it's really difficult to recover if it lost near danger zone. So in this kind of scenario, this camera is just perfect for you for daily to daily life. If you're looking for a camera for blogging, sports, and you're really under budget, this is the camera. I see you in the next video. I hope this video has been very useful to you. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.